Tuesday Truths, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tuesday Truths. So, what we do on Tuesday is we speak about anything that's on my mind, that's on my heart, something that I feel very strongly about. And today it's this one thing, being an influencer. Someone asked me, said to me, yo, look, how does it feel being an influencer? I looked at them like, no, I'm not an influencer, yo. I am an informer. I'm an informer because I feel like I talk a lot and I get the word out. I get the word out there. I just get it out there. It's all right. It's not too bad, eh? Yeah. So I get the word out there, and that's as far as it goes. As far as the influence is concerned, I do have some sort of a relationship with some of my audience, but to be honest, I don't feel like I'm at that stage where you can call me an influencer because no one is gonna, you know, do this simply because I'm doing it, except for the country club. That one worked out really well. I know, yeah, that one definitely worked out really well. So that's probably the most influence I've ever really had. So I can't call myself an influencer as yet. And obviously, if someone said to me, "Oh, but you've got 16K followers," it's never about the following. It's about the impact. So even like to become an influencer, when you look at the interactions, you look at the insights, try and see how many people are following your content or how many people commented and all that. So yeah, that's basically the influencer thing. But to be honest, I feel like my ideal influencer would be someone who does the influencing. They're in that position of power where they can affect people's decisions on certain things, certain goods, products, and services. That's cool. People need to get paid at the end of the day. That's not anything I'm going to take away from them. But at the same time, my ideal influencer would do that, get paid, but also still come back and influence people to change their lives, influence people to do better, influence people to be in a position where they're at an advantage, even though the situation is not allowing. So like right now, I scroll through Instagram, I scroll through all social media, and half the time the influencers are not building people. They are bashing each other, or they're belittling people and stuff like that. Some are doing a very good job, kudos to you. But I feel like if you're in a position of power, if you're in a position like that where you can talk about a certain subject and people can listen and you can change people's lives, I think that's what I'm about. I'm about delivering hope. One day I hope to become an influencer because I want to deliver hope so much that in a time like this where people are going through mental health issues, people are going through the most, I can come out and say, guys, it's going to be okay. And people believe it's going to be okay because I'm with them in this, because I understand what they're going through. It's one thing saying, guys, it's going to be okay, where you don't even believe it yourself. But when you've been through so much yourself and, or people that have gone through so much and you sincerely come out and say, guys, it's going to be okay. And you give people the tools that enable them. Now, for me, that's an influencer. So, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, the toxic culture that we're developing, on social media platforms, I stay away from Twitter. I don't like Twitter because, you could say something so positive and still someone can make it a real joke, or someone can bash you so bad and it just becomes a whole viral thing, because the things that we are now in a position to think are funny are not even funny. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, with this influencer age that we live in right now, I feel like, if all influencers could come together and deliver hope, I think it would do us better, because this COVID era has taken a lot from us. It's taken jobs, it's taken food from our tables, it's taken lives. People are crying out there. People are not okay. People are going through mental health issues. And my prayers go out to everybody who's lost someone, everyone who's going through the most right now. Guys, stay strong. Stay strong. I know exactly what you're going through. I did a video, actually I did a podcast, and I was telling you guys that the first 2 weeks of January, the first 2 weeks of 2021 have been hell for me, and I do that because I want you guys to know that I'm also human. Life is not perfect. I'm trying to influence you guys to be strong, be in a position where if things are not okay, just tell yourself, it's gonna be okay. I'm not the only one who's gone through this. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. So with this video, I just hope one influencer is gonna catch on and is gonna tell the next influencer, like, yo, we better step up. Why? Because you're in a position where people look up to you as a role model. You're in a position where people are looking at what you're doing, and you're in a position where you can influence someone's actions by the things that you say, the things that you do, because people are watching you closely. You're like a role model. So take up that responsibility. Influencer is not just about making money. It's not about selling product or service only. It's also about you changing lives and you being in a position where, you know, you're enabling others to become better. You're enabling others to live better. You're enabling others to just be themselves and be in a better position, because one day they want to be like you or better. One day they, you know, let them know how to get there, you know, pave a way for them, you know, lift them up. You know, I'm against, you know, the bullying, the bashing, whatever you want to call it, you know, this toxic culture. It needs to go, man. No matter how many followers you have, you know, no matter how big your audience is, you know, it it doesn't help if you're not using that audience right. I hope one day when I get to a bigger audience, I get to influence a lot of people. I hope I get to, you know, touch a lot of lives, because what we need right now as a country, you know, as just in general the whole world, what we need is hope. You know, yes, you know, like memes are great and everything, but we can't live our lives off memes only. You know, we have to find tangible things that we can use to better our lives, to keep going forward. And, you know, let's just stay positive. Let's really stay positive, because at the end of the day, you know, this is our life. You know, these are our lives. Let's make them masterpieces. And, you know, just to say shout out to Michael Chiwunda, Sunflower Frequency. You guys get yourself a t-shirt, hit him up and get yourself a t-shirt. Yeah, man, like, you know, Sunflower Frequency, really good vibes. You know, it's just a chill. It's just a chill, you know, the frequencies are dope, you know, highest level. But yeah, hey, here we are. So this video is meant to be short, but I do apologize. So yeah, but whatever it is, you know, I'll forever stay an informer until I get to a point where I feel like I have the power to influence people in a positive way, and I'm doing this whole influencer thing the right way. And thank you for your continued support. Whoever watches this video, I know it's long, but hey, look, at the end of the day, you know, I hope I dropped 1 or 2 nuggets that you can pick up and, you know, move your life, you know, change your life, whatever it is that you do. But yeah, you guys take care. Until next Tuesday.